Hi, I'm Christine Collins-Kiernan from Concordia, and I have with me sophomore forward Michaela Vanderklut and freshman guard Jasmine Rochelle. How do you open up a statement in a game like this? We had played them at home probably not even that long ago, and we just got blasted. It wasn't our best game. We weren't ready for that situation, and coming into this matchup, we just talked a lot about controlling what you can control. We spent a lot of time being a great defensive team, and I think that we did that today. Locking down defensively. Last game we gave up like 35 points in transition offense against them, so that was obviously something that we had to adjust in this game, and I think we did that. And it gave us a chance to win, and that's all we are trying to do. We're a super young team, and we've grown exponentially since the first time we stepped foot together, and I'm really excited about the group that's going to be going forward and the pieces that we'll be adding in the coming year. But they're a great group of girls to be around, and I love every single one of them, and they love each other. So, I mean, yeah, it's been a bad ending, but the beginning and the process and looking ahead has been a lot of joy.
Coach Forrest Hunt from Penguin Radio. You guys came out so strong in that first quarter, leading by 6. Was it something that Hawaii did defensively? Only 5 points in that second quarter. Can you just talk about that second quarter for a second?
Yes, I think when we had to take her out because she had 2 fouls, and when I say her, I mean Jasmine, was a big difference maker for us. She gets a lot of things going for us. She is really hard to guard off the dribble, and she does a great job of using her body around the rim to finish, and she's a phenomenal three-point shooter. I think when she and we don't have a point guard this year, so we're playing point guard by committee, and for her to step up and do that has been amazing. And having number one, didn't start our season as a starter, come in and do that, it's been a growth process. So I think that was a huge thing. And I think too, as we were figuring it out without her, we didn't take some great shots in that second quarter. We weren't taking shots in rhythm. We weren't looking for that one more, which is what we're typically good at doing.
Coach Soren O'Connell here with Penguin Radio. Obviously, being in the tournament with such a young team is extremely beneficial for the experience of all your players. Can you just talk about a little bit about specifically why that is beneficial?
Well, I think if you're just looking at us as a young program in terms of just being in the PacWest, it was only a year ago that we were even allowed to compete, and we've done it 2 years in a row. I think for them, because 3 of those starters are a big reason why that's happened. And I think their mindset is, in my mind, I want to be the UConn of Division II. I'm not looking to go anywhere. I want to be here. I want to win. I want to bring great glory to the PacWest, and I want people to respect our program, which I don't think has been the case in the previous 10 years that we've been here. I think they're starting to make a noise for themselves. Hey, we're here to compete. We're not just little Concordia eaglets, We're Eagles here. And that's always been my mindset. I've got a big personality. I'm a little fiery. I'm extremely competitive, and I'm looking for kids that want to mirror that. These 2 mirror the heck out of that. Every recruit that I've recruited, I say, do you want to win? Does losing bother you? And are you a great teammate? And if they can look me in the eye and I can see that answer is true, I know we're going to have a good relationship. And so far, the kids that I've recruited have come through for me since the day they've stepped on this floor. Nobody wanted her. And nobody did. And she was freshman of the year last year. And I really think she should have been first team this year. Nobody really wanted her either. She's unbelievable. She's leading the conference in scoring for freshmen. So but it's the competitiveness, it's the love of basketball, and the joy of being in a group situation. I told them in the locker room, look around you girls, in 4 years you'll never get this feeling. I've been in sports my whole life. I still don't get that feeling as a coach that you guys get as teammates. Cherish it, embrace it, because in 4 years, 4 fast years, it's gone. So.
Ethan Estrada from Penguin Radio. I'll open this one up for the players on the panel. Concordia fans traveled well today. How did it feel like to play in that kind of environment in such a big game?
I think it helped us a lot. Our men's team showed up as well as our women's softball team, and I don't know, looking up in the stands and knowing that we have a really big crowd, that fired me up. I could look over at them, and every single one of them was standing up when I had an and one, and that is just another adrenaline rush added on top of everything else that's going on.
Sure. Yeah, I think it really helped us. Like Coach said, like we had a hard time playing against them the first 2 times, but I think tonight, like it was a big game changer for us to have like our whole family out there, like supporting us and like being there, cheering us on, and giving us that boost of energy that we needed. Especially like when I got in the second quarter, like I thought I was gonna pass out. I was cheering so hard, like we were going, and they were getting us going too. So that was really exciting.
And it should be said too, these are 2 of the best teams in our program. Women's softball team, phenomenal. The coach knows how to coach, the kids know how to compete. The men's team have been consistent for 22 years. Like, for them to come in and give us some of that is huge. They understand the growth in our program, and the support at our school is phenomenal.
Forrest Hunt, once again, this question's for Michaela. You played 40 minutes, didn't take a seat, led your team in scoring. You mentioned the crowd a little bit. How do you prepare yourself mentally and physically? Do they just give you that extra edge showing up like they did?
Well, I think the coming in prepared, that happens preseason. We hit the weight room every single day or 4 days a week when we could. We condition, they prep our bodies. We're in the training room before and after practice getting treatment. Our athletic trainer is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Game changer.
He is amazing. They have controlled us through the year and like have prepared us to play 40 minutes at a high level up and down game. So I give how I was able to play like to them, and knowing that at one point in the game I walked over to her and knowing that she's like, you got this, like wipe your face, like you got this, like that extra encouragement, take a deep breath, and I was like, I'm ready to go, like I got this.
I think I had to kiss her on the cheek to make it all better, but that's okay.
Well, I just want to wrap this up and say great job. I think you guys won the press conference, by the way. Just a tremendous job. So good on you, Eagles. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I
you.
All right.
appreciate your time.